I want to start this off by ultimately saying I don't really like talking about politics. The big reason why I do talk about politics is because it's in fact in charge of everything that we do. The fact is that like if we want to actually sit back and figure out exactly why things are the way that they are, it ultimately goes back down to politics because politics is basically who like the rules of this country as well as who makes the rules of this country. With that being said, I want to take this time to point out a few things. Number one, I don't have a TikTok anymore. I got rid of it when the ban happened, and I couldn't really get back into it when I couldn't really get back into it afterwards. So I don't have a TikTok anymore. But also, when I did have a TikTok, it used to lag me out while I was trying to make my stuff anyway. So if you go on my profile and you see my TikTok link, I'm gonna ultimately be taking that down soon. So there's that. Second, until I see a picture of Snoop Dogg with a MAGA hat or hear him say some stuff like, "Hey man, black people need to get some Shazanes on," you know what I'm saying, or some crap like that, I'm not gonna think that he is full blown. Like I'm not gonna think that he's gone full blown Kanye. Okay, but but it's like I mean now Nelly on the other hand, I mean he deserves whatever he gets, but like until I see Big Snoop like like saying some stuff like all I'm saying is that like we need to get the Mexicans up out of here, you feel me? Some crap like that, then I'm not. I do want to take this time to point out something real quick. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kanye West, all of these big time rappers are like in some fashion connected themselves to Donald Trump. So now I'm kind of like in my brain, I'm just like specifically Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg. Like those are the big two that's just kind of messing with me a little bit because like they're from California. You know what I'm saying? When you think of California, you think liberal, Democrat, big blue state. So like now in my brain just immediately going, would Tupac have supported this? I don't know. That's just neither here nor there though. Finally, I want to take this time to point out another thing real quick. Like Republicans are now in a driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? They have majority control over the Supreme Court. They have majority control over Congress, and now Donald Trump is president. To put this in perspective, our national government is now kind of full on Republican, and that's not saying, and that's like saying a lot considering a lot of the local and state governments are also sort of full on Republican. So it's like at this point right now, you know what I'm saying? For a party that does not like to take accountability for anything, let's not forget they love saying but the libs, every single time you point out every single terrible thing that they do, they always go back to the libs, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, they're the blue liberals, blue people, all everything, the LGBTQIA community, black people, every single time something goes wrong, they don't want to take accountability. They always try to like throw it onto somebody else. They always say, look over there, there's a group of people that you don't like doing something that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? But now it's on them. They basically put the microscope on themselves completely. So now, whatever happens at this point, we have every reason to like. we have every reason. To, you remember? Thanks Obama. I'm gonna start saying thanks Trump, sarcastically, because it's gonna be their fault now. It's not just thanks Trump. It's thanks Republicans. Shoot, Biden ain't president no more. I'm just saying, like y'all really need to take into consideration that now these people are going to be in charge of everything. They're going to be in the driver's seat. So every dent, scrape, scratch, buckle, mistake, every single thing that's going to happen up until this point is going to be their fault. Like almost universally. But I want to take this time to also address this real quick. Listen, hopelessness is not the answer. Okay, beating your chest while screaming, "There's absolutely nothing we can do. It's gonna be like this forever," is not going to help anything. It's not going to fix a problem. And I can't stress enough how a lot of y'all got kids. A lot of y'all have children or want children, and the fact that you are solely just trying to say, "Oh yeah, well that's it. It is what it is. That's just what's gonna happen." Like y'all need to understand specifically. Do you really want to raise kids in a nation where they can get put on a shirt just for simply going to school on some dude has a bad day or something? Is that like really? Is that a nation you want to raise kids in? If not, then I would be trying to find ways. If I had kids of my own, I'll be trying to find ways to make sure that that never happens again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though. I don't have kids. Maybe my brain will change later on. I don't know. But like, I do want to take this time, but I also want to address like the nerd community though. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm gonna need you guys to like buckle down. Listen, nerd community. Just be right here with me, okay? Put your glasses on. I need you guys to buckle down, get on some books, and learn something. Because all those years of watching TV shows, movies, reading comic books, reading books, like all the like a lot of stories that you have been reading have basically been telling you for a long time that even the smallest group of people with the biggest and best of intentions can take down empires, bro. We've been here before. We know, like, this should have you motivated. This should have the gears spinning. Like, what can we do now? We now have an empire. We now have a group of supervillains that are actually in charge of the entire country. We now, we've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? And I get, and it's like, I don't think you're a real nerd if you look at this and go, well, that's fiction. That's fiction. Nothing we can really do in real life. No. As long as we have an idea, and as long as we don't want something to happen, we will make like let's not forget it, man. This is America, bro. Like, we literally started wars over tea and taxes. Okay. All I'm saying is that, but we've been here before. We've seen this. All right. I need you guys motivated to like actually start doing things about what's going on. I'm talking about, like I said, we got the French Revolution, Cinco de Mayo, the Civil War, Star Wars, Naruto, the Haitian Revolution. There's a lot of examples that we can pick up on that actually like challenge this empire that is slowly starting to build itself around us and actually beat them. That's what we need to start saying. We can't keep saying it is what it is. It's only going to get worse. Blah blah blah. No. We need to say, and we need to say with full conviction, this will not stop us. We will fight back, and we will win. Every time. Like, let's be real. We have been hearing for years, power to the people, fight the power, stick it to the man, fight the empire, take down tyranny and all this other stuff. We now have a power to fight, and we now have a man to. You get it. The fact of the matter is that, like, right now we evil group of billionaires led by some brain dead racist idiot who is motivated by white supremacists on the ground, basically saying we should definitely make this dude the king of America. We now have the ideal situation where we could be literal heroes for challenging this system and winning. Now, I'm not saying to go out and pull a Luigi Manchoni, okay? I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that, like, if pulling a Luigi Manchoni got these people scared enough to walk back, putting a time limit on anesthesia usage, I'm saying let's just find ways to make stuff happen. Because I'm telling you, this dude is going down, like the Orange Invasion is about to do some really stupidly screwed up, messed up stuff. And like I said, y'all got kids. If nothing else, do it for your families. Do it for your children. Fight the power. Stick it to the man. Fight back. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be sad. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be bummed out that things are not going to go our way for a while. It's okay to be upset about this. But after you get done being upset and saying, it is what it is, ho-hum, whatever, I'm going to need for you guys to roll up your sleeves, pick up a couple of books, ask yourselves, how do I solve this problem? And get to work. That's what the white supremacists did in Laluk. The white supremacists did that very same thing, and now they got like all of this power. You really think that Donald Trump knows what a lot of these acts that he's trying to bring back are? He doesn't. He surrounded himself around smart racists who knew that. We outnumbered those idiots like a couple 100 to 1. That's the reason why they're called the 10%, 1%, 3%, whatever. We outnumber those schmoes. If we can get together and actually start finding ways to try to solve these problems instead of just fighting among each other because we don't like how things are going or whatever, if we could actually band together and actually like the racists do, we could improve this country for the better. And all I'm saying is for us to just do that. Or if you don't want to band together, at the very least in your own spare time, just learn about like what American politics is and what you as an individual can actually do. Because it's a lot more than you think. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I might not succeed, but I'd rather fail while trying than not doing anything and crying. Was that a bar? That wasn't a bar. But that's just me though. All right, back to reading these books and trying to figure out how to become a politician because like if the Orange Invasion can become president twice, then I can at least become like I don't know a representative of my hometown or something. Also, I don't know, maybe start a political party that helps. Maybe instead of running for office, maybe start a political party. If you don't want to start a political party, maybe find a political party that you can support, or if not, do that. Like there's ways to do this. There's ways to like establish things right now. Like we've been here before. You know, gather up what you got and fight back. That's all I'm asking for. All right. Love and peace, y'all. Love, peace, happiness, safety, and also knowledge. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and learn about the Haitian Revolution. I hear that actually went by pretty well before everything else happened. Love and peace again.